If I handed you $500 right now, you could go online and buy everything you need to build this. A standard quadcopter. It's got plastic parts, a basic battery, and a little camera. On its own, it's a toy. But right now, thousands of these exact toys are completely reshaping modern warfare. For the last few years, we've been told that the future of conflict looks like sci-fi, humanoid terminators or autonomous killer robots, but the real disruption happening on the front lines today isn't about the robot itself. It's about what's guiding them. We are witnessing a massive, terrifying, and historically unprecedented shift. AI is moving away from just helping humans make decisions and into coordinating massive, large-scale autonomous systems in real time. Today, we're looking at how a Silicon Valley software company is helping Ukraine build a battlefield operating system, and why the winner of future wars won't be the side with the best weapons, but the side with the best data pipeline. To understand how radical this is, we have to look at what's currently happening on the ground. Reports have surfaced that Ukraine is using a software platform called PRISMA, developed by the US defense tech company Palantir. Now, Palantir doesn't build drones, they don't make bombs, they make software that ingests mind-boggling amounts of data. Think about a modern battlefield, it is absolute chaos. You have real-time drone telemetry, live satellite imagery, radar intelligence tracking incoming threats, electronic warfare data showing where GPS is being jammed, reports of previous missile strikes, and the known locations of enemy air defense systems. To a human brain, or even a roomful of brilliant military generals, processing all of that in real time to make a decision is impossible. It takes hours, sometimes days, to map out a safe flight path for a strike. By the time the plan is approved, the target has moved. But the AI doesn't sleep. It takes all of that data, fuses it together instantly, and identifies the exact optimal flight paths and attack patterns. It predicts where the enemy's air defenses are vulnerable, and it does it for thousands of drones simultaneously. This changes the fundamental math of military manpower. Up until right now, drone warfare has been a one-to-one game. One drone requires one operator, sometimes a whole team, to pilot it, watch the feed, and guide it to a target. If you want to launch 1,000 drones, you need an army of pilots, but look at the emerging model. The dynamic has completely flipped. The human acts as the manager. They give a high-level strategic command, something like, attack these 3 fuel depots and avoid known air defenses. That's it. The human steps back. The AI then takes over the tactical execution. It calculates the routes, assigns specific drones to specific targets, coordinates the exact split-second timing so they arrive at once, adapts on the fly if 3 drones get shot down, and continuously updates the mission plan based on incoming intelligence. This is the transition from individual weapons into a coordinated swarm. It's a hive-mind. And it turns a weapon that costs less than an iPhone into a strategic threat that can bypass multi-million-dollar defense networks. So, how did we get here so fast? Well, it turns out that Ukraine has accidentally built something every tech company in Silicon Valley covets, the world's most valuable dataset on modern warfare. For years, they have been accumulating massive amounts of real-world combat data, drone footage, electronic warfare logs, radar tracks, and strike reports. And recently, Ukraine and Palantir expanded this through something called the Brave One Dataroom initiative. They are taking all of that raw, brutal combat data and pouring it directly into training these AI systems. In tech, we call this a data flywheel. The software learns exactly how enemy electronic jamming works today, makes the drones smarter tomorrow, which leads to better mission success, which generates even better data. And this is part of a much bigger, irreversible trend. We are seeing AI-assisted targeting, autonomous navigation where drones can fly without GPS, and automated threat detection. Both Ukraine and Russia are investing billions into these autonomous capabilities because they realize the side with the smartest software wins. Let's look at this through a more ruthless lens. For the last half-century, Western military dominance was built on what we call exquisite platforms. Think of a $100 million stealth fighter jet. It is a masterpiece of engineering, but it takes a decade to build, requires years of pilot training, and if it gets shot down, it's an irreplaceable catastrophe. But what's happening right now is the exact same disruption that happened to the business world 20 years ago when cloud software took over. The winner of a conflict is no longer the side with the most expensive, shiny hardware. The winner is increasingly the side with the best data pipeline and the fastest decision-making system. Think about it. A $500 drone, guided by a superior AI decision engine, can outperform a multi-million-dollar weapons system operating on a slower intelligence cycle. If your data loop takes 2 hours and the enemy's AI data loop takes 2 seconds, you lose every single time. What Palantir is helping build isn't just a tool for a specific conflict, it is a preview of the future, a battlefield operating system that can ingest total chaos, identify patterns faster than any human alive, and coordinate thousands of robotic assets at machine speed. The software code has become just as lethal as the gunpowder. The question for global superpowers moving forward is no longer how many jets or tanks can we build. It's how fast can our data pipelines think. Because in the next conflict, the side with the algorithmic edge won't just win the battle, they'll rewrite the rules of war entirely. Thanks for watching. If you want to keep tracking how technology is reshaping our world, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.